What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be taking a look at the new college football cards coming tomorrow in college football Ultimate Team 25, including an overall bump, which is absolutely massive. So if you are watching this and do have your Bold Blitz token, honestly, I'd recommend using it, getting the Kyler Murray, and selling him before we ultimately do see the overall bump. So massive overall bump coming to cut. Should cause the market to, crash a decent amount. But again, we'll talk about that more so tomorrow. You also do see the cut schedule. So Nightmare CFP tomorrow. Bold Blitz coming on Wednesday. College football playoffs coming Friday with obviously Bowl Legends on Sunday. Tomorrow, we're going to go through all the cards that we do know are coming. Nightmare set. First card, Mike Green here, right end out of Marshall. The Herd. 89 speed, 93 acceleration, good block shed, great power moves, good finesse moves, an absolute stud at the right end position. No flaws in this card. None. Do wish the block shed maybe was a little higher if I'm, picking a flaw in the card. It's not even a flaw. One thing I do wish was a little bit better. But Mike Green is a stud on this game. I mean, he's an absolute beast at the right end position, and you guys can see what this card does entail. 93 strength, just an absolute stud at that right end position. We do have a lot of good right ends. Throw him right in there at that right end position. You want to talk about some of the other right ends that we do have right now in the game. I mean, Edson is good. He's definitely good. But honestly, Edson compared to this card, give me Mike Green. I think he's going to be the best right end in the game. Then we see Addison West at the right guard position. 95 strength, decent pass blocker, good run blocker. Just a really solid right guard. And I'll go position by position because, again, with the overall bump, a lot of these cards are probably going to be the best cards at their specific positions. Is this card in Addison West going to be the best right guard? I think it's close. The strength isn't necessarily as high as I'd want for Addison West, but he is a solid right guard in this game. Again, good pass blocker, better run blocker, overall a solid enough right guard. Then we do see the LTD. Mason Graham coming to cut tomorrow. He's got a 98 block shed. If you play somebody against somebody that runs the football, good luck against Mason Graham. That's what I will say. I mean, that block shed being a 98 is absolutely ridiculous. Comes with 96 strength. Power move, finesse move is not that great, though. So if you play a guy that throws the football a lot, Mason Graham isn't that great. Kind of a weird defensive tackle. I kind of like the fact that we're seeing these kind of, one-trick ponies at, specific positions. But I'll take Blazin' Lana Wong definitely over this card here in Mason Graham. This card's fine, but in my opinion, he's not a top 2 defensive tackle. I'll take Hayward and Lana Wong over Mason Graham. However, if you need a guy to stop the run, Mason Graham can definitely do that at the highest level in the game. So those are the 3 cards that we do know is coming in the Nightmares drop. Again, somebody asked down below in the comments, shout out to Slay, and where are the skill positions? Well, none in this Nightmares drop. It's a fine drop. I'm probably more excited about Mike Green than anybody else. Then we see the CFP drop. Now, this drop is going to be something that is going to probably be pretty decent. Now, we've missed the first 96 overall. We're getting 296. Honestly, I'm going to let it go. So these are the cards that are coming. Then I'll break down all of these cards. Pena, 95 speed, a stud. Jake, look at all the 95s we're getting. Just absolute beast. Free safety, Khalil Barnes, Roc Taylor, wide receiver. 3 different 95 overall wide receivers come tomorrow. Miles Hart, middle linebacker, and then Jalen Catalon up first. So I'm going to let it play once again so I can get back to the start of this thing. But yeah, a bunch of studs coming in cut tomorrow with this CFP drop. The CFP drop is going to be way better than the Nightmares drop. It normally is. And this CFP drop should, again, with the Nightmares drop, crash the auction house a decent amount. Now, let's start off with Jalen Catalon. Jalen Catalon, you guys can see 96 speed at the free safety position, 95 acceleration, 96 zone coverage, 91 man coverage. Is he the best best safety in the game? I'm thinking yes. 5'11" at the safety position isn't ideal, but if you have 96 speed with the 95 acceleration, 96 zone coverage, it's tough for me not to hype this card up. I do want to see what that change of directions that does look like, but Jalen Catalon looks like the best free safety in the entire game. Remember, 96 overall LTD. Brady Cook up next. We don't know what the throw accuracy looks like. We don't know his player traits, so we don't know if he's going to throw a tight spiral, those types of things. 90 speed, 96 throw power, good accuracy stats all across the board. I think Brady Cook's going to be good. We'll see. Speed-wise is fine. Again, accuracy-wise looks pretty solid. Play action stats good. So if you do run a lot of play action pass, Brady Cook's gonna, be even better. But the card looks solid. Do want to see if he throws a tight spiral, what the accuracy stat looks like. But the card looks okay. Not necessarily great, but looks okay. Then we see Michelle Powell, I believe is how you pronounce it, at the strong safety position. 94 speed for the card, 95 acceleration, 95 man. Comes with a 94 zone coverage. I do want to see the height on the card here before we dive any further. 6'1" at the strong safety position is decent. Overall, is a hybrid safety, but in my opinion, he's kind of a cover type of guy. 95 overall. Do wish he had 95 speed if there is a kind of flaw in the card that I could maybe point out. But overall, Powell looks really solid at that strong safety position. Is he strong safety one? I don't know. I feel like we got a lot of good strong safeties, but he's definitely up there at that 95 overall. Next up, Trebor Pena out of Syracuse. 95 speed, 95 catching, 94, 95 route running all across the board. These are the types of cards we've been waiting on. The cards that, you don't need Randy Moss because Trebor Pena is in the game only 6 feet tall. So yes, Randy Moss is still going to be taller, but great route running, great speed, acceleration only at a 93. Do wish I was maybe a little bit higher, but Pena is going to be an absolute beast on this game come tomorrow. Again, a 95 overall with 95 speed is what you're really looking at. Route runner is a stud. Do want to see what the spin move, juke move stuff looks like as well for Trebor Pena, but I really like what this card does provide on the field for you guys. If you have a chance to get Trebor Pena, definitely a stud at that wide receiver position. Next up, Jake Briningstool from Syracuse, tight end. 91 speed, 92 strength. I don't know. Like, am I missing something with this card? He's a 95 overall at the tight end position. And it's like his stats don't, resemble how good he should be. 91 speed, 92 strength, run blocking's okay, route running's not great. I don't know. I must be missing something with Jake Briningstool because I do not think that this card is very good on this game at the tight end position. Like, he's 6'6", which is nice. But if you compare that card to some of the other top tight ends in the game, which I'm going to do for the sake of this video, compare that card to like a Vernon Davis. It's not even close. Vernon Davis walks circles around this card. So I don't know. He's going to need to see some big improvements, like a 95 acceleration or something, if that card does want to be ran whatsoever. Next up, Tatu Martinson from UNLV. 88 speed, 89 acceleration, good block shed, good power move, good finesse move. This card is nearly just as good as Lana Wong. So I was just hyping up the Lana Wong card that I liked more than Mason Graham. And this Martinson card does it all. 88 speed, 89 acceleration, good strength, good block shed, gets after the quarterback. An absolute stud at the defensive tackle position. Good luck finding better than him at the defensive tackle position. For the price he's going to be, I really like what this card can give you as far as getting after the quarterback, as far as stopping the run. Just does it all for you guys at that defensive tackle position. Khalil Barnes up next, 95 overall. Another free safety. So we're getting 2 different free safeties tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that market, free safety market probably is going to go down a little bit. This card is 6 foot tall, 94 speed, 93 acceleration, decent coverage wise. I don't mind it. You know what? He's fine. Not as good as the other free safety that we did see, though. Barnes is going to be okay. If you are a big Clemson fan, you can run him. He just doesn't do anything, in my opinion, that really sets him apart, that really stands out for the card. And I'm not complaining about Khalil Barnes. I'm just saying that's what I personally see with him right now in this game. He's not bad, but that's just what I see. Roc Taylor up next, another wide receiver. He's from Memphis. 94 speed, 95 jump for Roc Taylor. Comes with decent route running stats as well. He's 6'3", so 6'3" with 94 speed. We don't know the acceleration on the card, but good route runner. Just a solid card. Again, another wide receiver to add into the game at 6'3". Gonna be physical, like it says there. But again, the wide receiver position is one that's gonna get a lot better as time goes on. We're seeing an overall bump. We're gonna get more and more wide receivers that can play at a very high level. Roc Taylor is another one. If you pick this card up, he is gonna bring you a lot of success on the field, especially if you are looking for a physical wide receiver. Then we see Jaden Bradley, and this is probably the worst out of the wide receivers that we're seeing tomorrow. Now, that's not to say he's bad, but when I'm looking at things, it's just he's not great. He is 6'4". That's something he's got going for him, but only 93 speed. Yikes. Good jump, good route runner, decent catching. I don't know. It's just like after comparing him to some of the other wide receivers we've seen, Jaden Bradley does not stand out whatsoever to me. Then we see middle linebacker Miles Hall from BYU. pass coverage middle linebacker with 94 block shed. Sign me up for Miles Hall. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't know the change of direction right now. I don't know. That could make or break the card. But sign me up for Miles Hall. Two different things I've seen. 6'1". There are some sites that list him at 6'2". Probably going to be 6'1" in the game. 92 speed, 91 acceleration, good block shed, good zone coverage. I want to see the change of direction because if he has a good change of direction, Miles Hall is going to be one of the best middle linebackers in the entire game. I'm telling y'all right now, this CFB drop coming tomorrow is absolutely elite. The Nightmares drop, I don't necessarily love. But this CFB drop is absolutely ridiculous. The market should go way down tomorrow. And honestly, if you get any of these cards, I mean, these cards are going to help you out. Now, this is a funny comment. CFP packs with players on teams who have never been involved with the CFP. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong, but who am I to say anything? Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.